Hey, what's up there, YouTubers? Adjumant's in a job coming to you guys today with another opening. So, last night I went up to the shop and I was doing some FNM play, and I also happened to remember that the Duel decks just came out today. So, I was like, okay, well, I might buy one of these to do a recording. So, I did. There's been a lot of talk about whether this Duel deck is worth the $20 to actually buy it. So we're going to be opening it up today, and you guys can be the judge of that. Personally, I think having a alternate art Venser and an alternate art Koth is pretty cool. I mean, they're both foils, so I don't know. Some people do like the foil planeswalkers, but both planeswalkers are worth a decent bit of money, probably like $7 or $8, something around that range. At least now they are. But there are a couple of different alternate cards that have been redone, like Preordained, Path to Exile, Plated Geopede. But for the most part, people have been complaining about this Duel deck and saying that it wasn't really what they expected it to be. But I'm going to open it up today for you guys, and you guys can see what all is inside if you haven't checked out the actual deck list. You're going to be able to take a look at the artwork firsthand, and then if you feel like actually ordering one up, you can do so. So, all of these Duel decks look very shiny, so it's kind of sad to have to tear it open, but we're going to open it up here. And I have scissors with me this time, just in case there's something that needs to be cut open, because from my experience, sometimes they will make the packaging ridiculously hard to open for some stuff, so always need to be prepared. And this doesn't want to come open. Yeah, there we go. So both of these have their own like little flab here that opens up. And then we're going to pull this out. So we're going to put the box to the side because it's kind of useless now. And we have some deck boxes. I actually forgot that they give you deck boxes with these. So we have a Venser one here, which I'm going to just kind of put together real quick. And holds the cards unsleeved, so that's pretty cool. It's also nice for those people that like buy this and are opening it in the car and then are like, oh crap, what do I do with these cards that I just opened? Do I keep them in my pocket? No, they give you a box. So it's always kind of convenient. Alright, so I'm going to put the Koth one together. And it actually looks pretty cool. I can't say that it doesn't. I mean, my cards are always sleeved, so these don't really come in handy, but they look kind of cool. Alright, so there are the deck boxes there. And I actually do really like the artwork on Venser. It's been either people love it or people really hate it, but I actually really do like the artwork. Alright, so now we're going to take this little plastic off of here, and we'll actually take a look at the planeswalkers. So we'll get a little bit of focus on Venser here. So he just looks really awesome. And he's shiny. I mean, you can't complain, too, that it's foil. That's really sick. So I actually might do something with the Venser while he's still in standard, in terms of Super Friend decks. And Koth looks very awesome as well. Seeing some play in standard here and there, even though Red Deck Wins isn't being played as much. Still an awesome planeswalker, really powerful, and looks really cool. Personally, I like the Venser artwork better than the Koth artwork, but still, it's a really cool planeswalker, and I actually did like the theme that they had with the dueling planeswalkers going on. Alright, so now we have both of these decks here and a how to play guide. So both of these, this one is a general how to play guide. So it's going to talk about everything and anything Magic the Gathering related, and how it works. And the other one is going to be more of a specific to both of these decks. So if I can fold it out without getting it too elaborately opened. So we're just going to see. And it's talking about the deck lists and how the decks work and stuff like that. So for you guys that are newer to Magic, you might want to give it a read through. Alright, so we have that. I'm going to put that off to the side, as well as the plastic, and now we have the decks. So let's open up the Venser one first, and they have the little tabs that you can open, so I'm not going to need my scissors this time around, which is nice. Alright, so I'm going to open it up. Alright, so we're going to go through each one of these cards. So first off, we have a white main line. And I did look at the deck lists, but I don't remember the quantities of cards, so I might pass over a card and forget that it's 2 of or something. So white main line, we have Augury Owl, Coral Fighters, looks pretty cool. Minmo Sightbender, that's pretty cool. Mist Meadow Witch, Scroll Thief, and another one, so 2 of them. Norok Invisimancer, giving creatures unblockable. Strider, so whenever he becomes blocked, draw a card. That's pretty cool. So these decks are really good for casual play or against each other, and we actually have 2 of them. We have a Sky Spirit, a Wall of Denial, which is actually a really good card. We have a Gale Powder Mage, so yeah, that's one of the rares here. Core Cartographer, Clone, very nice, so another rare. Cryptic Annelid, so one of the scry creatures here. Then we have Primal Plasma, there we go. Can't talk today. Sawtooth Loon. It's kind of interesting because I have the old version of this card. It's kind of weird seeing a newer, redone version of it. Cash Raiders. A Windreaver. So another rare here. Gets Vigilance. It can get some +0/+1. You can switch its power and toughness, or you can return it to your hand. Interesting, very interesting. Jedit's Dragoons. Gain some life and it has Vigilance. Sunblast Angel, for you guys that have pulled it from Scars. Pretty cool card, especially in Limited. Also pretty nice in casual play. Occasionally see some standard play, but very rarely. Sphinx of Uthune, so the Fact or Fiction Sphinx, as people have deemed it. Not a bad card at all. Actually is seeing some play in standard. Path to Exile, and I just love the artwork on this. Just really sick. And Preordain also has some new artwork on it, very awesome. And you get another one as well. So 2 of those. Sigil of Sleep. Revoke Existence. Angelic Shield. Very cool. Oblivion Ring. Gotta have some removal. Safe Passage. Steel of the Godhead. So giving creatures lifelink and unblockable based on their color. Vanish into Memory. I actually do remember this card. Pretty interesting. Overrule. Very nice. And another one. And now we're getting to the lands. So Azorius Chancery, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I tend to butcher card names, so just don't pay me any mind if I do. Floodplain. That's actually really cool because I play this card in EDH, and it's really interesting to see a new version of it. Really nice. I might actually play that in my EDH deck now. New Benalia. So lets you scry whenever it comes in. Sajiri Refuge. So you get 2 of these actually. So you gain 1 life whenever they come in, but they come in tapped. But it's a nice dual land nonetheless. Soaring Sea Cliff. So lets a creature gain flying. And then we have some planes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planes, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 islands, and we also get a emblem, which was pretty nice. This must be worth $1 or $2, probably. But always cool to have the emblems that go along with the planeswalkers, and I guess they just started doing that with Sorin being in Dark Ascension and having his own emblem. So they were like, oh, we're going to make the dual deck and we're going to give them emblems as well. So that's pretty awesome. And so we have that deck done now, and we're going to go through this one and try to go a little bit faster because it was a little bit slower than I expected to go through it. Alright, so let's see. Alright. So we're going to get a little bit more focus here. There we go. Alright, so first off we have Plated Geopede, the awesome landfall creature. So I believe we get 2 of these. Yeah. So 2 Plated Geopedes, a Pygam Pyrosaur. Pronunciation on that's going to be terrible. Oh well. A Pilgrim's Eye. So 2 of them. Aether Membrane. Another Defender Reach card. Fiery Hellhound. So a pumpable creature for red. And another one. Volshock Sorcerer. Deals 1 damage to target creature or player, and it has haste. Always nice to have haste. Anger. Such a sick card. 2/2 for 4. Haste. As long as it's in your graveyard and you control a mountain, creatures you control have haste. Sick. Kosi's Ravager. So landfall, and whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may have Kosi's Ravager deal 1 damage to target player. Awesome. Volshock Berserker. So another haste creature. Bloodfire Kavu. Sack it and it deals 2 damage to each creature. Nice way to get rid of little small creatures there. Stone Giant. Very cool. Geyser Glider. Another landfall creature. There's a lot of land ramp in here, so it makes sense that they would have a landfall kind of theme going on. Lithophage. So a rare. Sacrifice it unless you sacrifice a mountain. But it is a 7/7 for 5. Ridiculous. Torchling. So another rare. Can gain. You can untap it, make target creature block it, change the target of target spell that targets Torchling, pretty cool. And you can also pump its power or pump its toughness. So, very interesting rare. Chartooth Cougar. Very awesome. So a cycling card as well. Earth Servant. Greater Stone Spirit. Bloodfire Colossus, so another rare. Can sack and it deals 6 damage to each creature and each player. Nice way to just kind of get rid of everything. Wayfarer's Bauble. So again, more searching, and we get 2 of these. Armillary Sphere. So again, more searching. Journeyer's Kite. So it's actually a rare as well. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Nice. Volshock Morningstar. So just the basic equipment. Searing Blaze. Such a sick card, especially with landfall. Volshock Battle Gear. Just again another kind of basic equipment. 3 to play, 3 to equip, +3/+3. Downhill Charge. So you can sacrifice a mountain rather than pay the cost. Target creature gets +X/+0 until the end of the turn, where X is the number of mountains you control. With the amount of ramping that you have here for lands, it's pretty effective. Seismic Strike. Deals damage to target creature equal to the number of mountains you control. And we have another one, so nice removal card. Spire Barrage. Deals damage to target creature or player equal to the number of mountains you control. So it's a little bit more costly though. Jaws of Stone. Deals X amount of damage divided as you choose among any number of players, or any number of target creatures and or players, where X is the number of mountains you control. So again, more land-based stuff. Volley of Boulders. Again, another rare. Dealing more damage. And it has a flashback cost, which is pretty nice. And then we get to the land. So I'm fairly certain that it's all mountains, so it should be just 24 mountains. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Did I maybe miscount one? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I thought it was 24 for some reason. It's kind of weird. They usually have 24. I guess it kind of makes sense because it's a ramp deck that it would have 1 extra. And then we have the emblem. So whenever Koth gets his ultimate off, letting you have your mountains deal 1 damage to target creature or player, which is incredibly backbreaking. So yeah, that is the Koth deck, and those are the cards that you guys receive with both of these duel decks. So you guys can be the judge of whether you want to actually buy these and kind of just dish out the money for them. I think that they're pretty cool. I do like the dueling planeswalkers kind of theme that they have going on, and I also like getting foil planeswalkers, so it's never really too bad for me. But let me know what you guys think of the duel deck in the comments below. Have some constructive criticism for them, and what you can actually expect for future duel decks and what you'd like to see. Remember to like, favorite, and subscribe for more daily Magic the Gathering content, and down in the links below you guys are going to find links to my Facebook, Twitter, and blog, so be sure to check that out if you guys have time. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, have a wonderful, fun-filled Magic the Gathering day.